For the first time in 14 years, a parliamentary session opens with Labour in power.
How are you going to pay for all this?
In the run-up to this moment, a promise to rebuild Britain, delivering economic stability. A day of pomp and pageantry with a ceremony of age-old traditions. The King's speech is written entirely by the government. His Majesty is just the messenger. Setting out the government's plans for the year ahead, outlining 40 new draft bills, starting with this.
Stability will be the cornerstone of my government's economic policy, and every decision will be consistent with its fiscal rules.
For the Prime Minister, today the aim is to inject some urgency and energy to try and convince voters that he is turning his campaign promises into a reality. The new draft bills, months in the making, is, in his words, proof that politics can be a force of good and that change is coming.
This government has been elected to deliver nothing less than national renewal, to stop the chaos of the past 14 years, turn the page on an era of politics as noisy performance, and return it to public service.
In his first week on the job, Starmer has represented Britain at NATO and shaken hands with President Biden in the Oval Office. Today, the King positioned the UK on a global stage, from supporting Ukraine, trade and security pacts with the EU, and even Palestine.
My government will play its part in trying to secure long-term peace and security in the Middle East. It is committed to a two-state solution with a safe and secure Israel alongside a viable and sovereign Palestinian state.
But is it enough to appease the hundreds of thousands of people that have long taken to the streets of London? In any case, how the tables turn. Keir Starmer is now in the driving seat, winning votes on policy that will, quote, help the country move on from the cost of living crisis. He promises change, but after 14 years of austerity, change for the British people can't come soon enough. Shadia Edwards-Dashti, TRT World, London.